Matchup.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And the Cleveland starting five. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. The 3 from Mitchell. Hart pulls it in. Mitchell against Bridges. Let's go with a 3. Strus grabs the miss. Mitchell against Bridges. Fires for 3. And it's Donovan Mitchell with a 3.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Now Bridges. Towns is screen on Mitchell. Three-pointer. Bridges gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Back to Strus. From the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Towns for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Knicks lead 6-5.
Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. It's not going to go for him. Hart with the defensive effort. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Over to the wing. Garland for 3.
2 minutes remaining.
The shot comes out.
2 minutes.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Hart with a screen on Allen. Anunoby for 3. They get the rebound. Kicks it out Towns. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. From deep. Bridges misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mobley passes to Allen. Mobley, a screen on Hart. Allen with it. Towns covering. Now here's Mitchell. The 3 ball. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Knicks lead.
Here's Garland. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Anunoby on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Strus the pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side Brunson. "11 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Bridges. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. The shot no good. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the point. Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, most scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Towns a screen on Strus. And an Obi for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. Right side, Anunoby. There's the triple. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Knicks lead 18-9.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Mobley down low. Hasn't got one to fall yet. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
For 3, Bridges. Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mobley outside. Allen a screen. Mobley, he's open. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. For 3! Brunson nails it.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Knicks lead 21.
Mobley a screen on Bridges. Here's Mitchell. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Strus.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Mobley with it. Strus with a screen on Hart. Back to Strus. Launches a 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Anunoby. Minute 32 left in the second. Driving in. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And it's Garland on the drive. Chalk up 2 there. Garland's got 6 points.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Bridges down low. Checked by Mitchell. Towns for three. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Knicks lead 26-18.
From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Looking to get it going. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for New York.
Substitution on the court.
Outside McBride. Unloads. Good as the jump shot falls. McBride's got his first 2 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter up 10. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
DeLon Wright is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Achua. Then there's P.J. Tucker. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
From deep, Mitchell. Achua with the rebound.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Tucker against Strus. Outside Robinson. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
The drive by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Okay, Evan Mobley, I see you. That's how you finish a drive.
And here's McBride. He's got 5. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
This is what makes Mitchell such a tough cover, skilled at sticking it right off the dribble.
Tipped away. Stolen by Strus. Here's the break for the tie. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Allen. Now just a 1-point Knick lead.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going. What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Mitchell out to Mobley.
34-30.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley on a screen. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell misses. Knicks leading by 4. Outside McBride. Robinson on the wing. When the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Pass to Strus. Here's Mobley. Outside Mitchell. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside McBride. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Mitchell against Wright. Over Mitchell. And it's Wright missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The drive by Mobley. Down low. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Is rebounded by McBride. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Tucker. Fires in the triple. And now a 9-point New York lead. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Strus finds Mitchell. Garland with the ball. Pounded by Wright. Mobley against Achua. Shot clock at 5. To snap the cold streak. Mitchell misses.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Now here's McBride. Puts up a 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Dean Wade is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Sam Merrill. And it's Jerome in at the 1. Towns on a screen. And it's Brunson missing. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Jerome passes to Wade. Back to Jerome. Hunter, a screen on Hart. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. For 3. Pass to Bridges. Here's Towns. Tries again. Outside Brunson. Five to shoot. Brunson rushes in. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Well, Cleveland's shooting around 41%. Here's Wade. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And an Obi for 3. And the Knicks miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Oh, got a piece of it. Merrill outside. Connects from downtown. Merrill's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Anunoby. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Merrill. And a nice finish on the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Knicks leading by 5. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Lets it fly. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
From anywhere, Towns is just a threat. He's a potent scorer who will find his points.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Jerome. Hunter against Anunoby. Hunter can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Three-pointer, Bridges. Offensive rebound. Now Towns. Puts up a deep three. The long-distance three is buried. And now a 10-point New York lead.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Wade misses. New York has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And he lobs it up. And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Here's Jerome to halt the run. And it's good on the lay-in. Jerome's gotten his first points in this one.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Here's Brunson outside. Hunter with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
1:07 left in the fourth. That three's off the mark. New York leading by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Knicks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Hunter. Anunoby for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
3-point goal.
From way outside. Good. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant...
to be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Bridges with it. Pass to Hart. From downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Puts up a deep three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Brunson against Lillard. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Three-pointer, and that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. It's a tie ball game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Great look there, but off target. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I did talk to New York's head coach, and as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. They're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Bridges, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Lillard surveying the D. Puts up a deep 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Lillard against Brunson. They get the rebound. Pass to Towns. Hart, wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 6 points for Josh Hart. Bucks trail by 4. The ultimate blue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
That's a 2 from Towns. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Kuzma outside. And they get it. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 6. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Prince. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3, Bridges, and it's sent back by Lopez. Towns for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 8 points.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by New York?
Brunson surveying the D. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the court for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Torian Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 11.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks, trailing by 5. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. And Towns throws it down.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
23-18.
Lillard against Brunson. Puts the move on. And Lillard kicks to Giannis. There's the triple. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hart. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 5. Fast break, Milwaukee. And a deep 3 from Prince. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Anunoby finds Hart. Now Towns. And the 3-ball is good. Towns has got 9 points. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Now Lillard, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Good on the triple.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Torian Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Anunoby. 6 points for him, and Towns gets it to go.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Anunoby, good.
Very hard to deal with the quickness of OG Anunoby. Gets into his pull-up game with no hesitation.
Knicks lead 31.
Lopez passes to Lillard. For the three. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Stolen by Brunson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lets it go from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 4. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
From deep, Brunson. Lillard with the rebound. Giannis outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks out front. They lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Miles McBride out there with Wright. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. The Knicks leading by 3. Robinson kicks it to Tucker. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Trent outside for the tie. Rebounded by Tucker. And for the Knicks, they're shooting in this game 45%. A slam dunk by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Trent finds Porter. Back to Trent. From the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's McBride. Hits the 3-point bomb. And it's an 8-point New York lead.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Knicks lead 38-30. Backcourt violation.
And stolen by Portis. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Good work there as it goes.
And this is how you execute in transition. Porter Jr. enjoys leaking out and running all over the defense.
Robinson misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sims, the pass to Trent. 3-pointer. The kick out to Porter. Traps in the tray. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
From deep 3-point land, Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. A shot by Sims, no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pick off in midair. Trent with it, now right defender. The dive for the ball. Stolen by Robinson. And now the Knicks on the break. Achiuwa kicks to Robinson. Right inside. Porter's there. A nice shot by Tucker.
The long right moving. is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. She made open, let me find them.
A shot by Sims, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
There's 1:38 left to play in the third. From deep, Green, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
New York leading by 5. Robinson passes to McBride. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. McBride's got 8. Milwaukee's gone into a sub here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
44-36.
For 3, Portis. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tucker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 8. Trent kicks to Portis. Pass to Green. Portis a screen on right. Trent outside. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Trent's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Tucker with the ball. This one for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Tucker's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Knicks.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A leaner. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Trent's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You know, he didn't need the leaner with the defense playing off him, but it was sure in his rhythm.
The shot's good from Achua. Tries to keep it alive. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Gary Trent. Green is out there with Portis. Then it's Porter. And it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Porter.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Towns. There's a good screen. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis outside. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Bridges sets the screen for Anunoby. Bridges kicks to Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Outside, Towns. Pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Prince. The 3, Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Anunoby. New York missing again. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Lillard to tie it up from beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Knicks leading by 3. Towns, the screen. Bridges passes to Towns. Lets the three fly, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Three-pointer Lillard connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. Pass to Hart. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anunoby right side. Pass to Hart. Towns with it. Covered by Giannis. Antetokounmpo against Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Here's Lillard. Screen by Giannis. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Hart finds Anunoby. New York moving the ball around from deep. New York missing again.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And so here is New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Knicks lead by 8.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
57.
From deep three-point territory. Offline. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
You've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. Kuzma against Mitchell. Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
For 3, here's Lillard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Mobley. Mobley on a screen. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Nice move. The rebound by Allen.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lillard's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Lillard keeps the defense honest by spacing them out from the corner.
Allen with a screen on Lillard. Here's Garland. Pass to Strus. Fires the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Lillard can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Mitchell. The drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Lillard can't get that one to fall. The Cavs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Mitchell finds Strus. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Antetokounmpo. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Unselfishness from Lillard has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Allen with a screen on Prince. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 13-5 run. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 5. Left side, Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And Mobley gets it to go.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, you have to be some kind of threat from distance.
For 3, here's Lillard. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Lillard looking around. Over Garland. Out to Lillard. The 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got 17 points.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Good work there as it goes.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Lillard. 17 points in the game. From deep three-point land. No good on the shot.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court. It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Here's Mitchell. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo striding up court on the break. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Mobley against Antetokounmpo. Fader on the way. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Mobley's got 5. Milwaukee leading by 8. Lillard right side. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Garland for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
It's Kuzma with the miss.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Mobley passes to Allen. Fades back. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. Lillard outside. Fires from deep. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. The 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Strus the pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. 15 points in the game. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Cleveland shooting their first foul shot of the game.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard passes to Prince. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Lillard can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. 3-pointer. Striking from deep range. Dame.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Allen with a screen on Antetokounmpo. The drive by Mobley.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with Allen, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fast break, Cleveland. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Three ball! Donovan Mitchell!
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Allen pass to Mobley. The three from Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Inside. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Mobley's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Milwaukee out in front, up by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Portis. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Hey, when you're big and pass it like Portis did there, the defense has to just tip their hat on that one.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan. Wow! Put that in the dunk contest!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Yeah, nice decision-making. Porter Jr. can drive or pass off the pick.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. To the wing, right side. Here's Sims. It's rebounded by Wade.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Merrill passes to Wade. Outside Hunter. Here's the pick. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebounded by the Bucks. In transition, here come the Bucks. Trent with it. He's picked up by Merrill. Trent outside. From downtown. That shot, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Wade, that's good.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Now here's Porter. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Hunter. Back to Jerome. Takes the three. The rebound by Sims. Milwaukee is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Trent finds Green. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Lets it go from deep. Jerome, that's good. And now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Porter from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Trent for 3. Counted from distance.
Jr.
Trent's got 6. Here's Jerome. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Here's Merrill. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bucks leading by 6. Portis, the pass to Green. 4-3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Outside Hunter. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Trent with it. Now Thompson defending. And here's Green from the arc. Sims, the pass to Portis. Green for 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavaliers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And here's Hunter for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Sims has got 4 rebounds now. Thompson against Trent. Outside, Green. Again, Green missing.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Hunter driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here's Green from the arc. Again, Green missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Sinks the tray. And now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Green for 3. Hits the trifecta. Green's got 7. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Milwaukee out in front. They're up 7.
You know what time it is.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Wade. Off target from 3-point range. The Bucks leading by 9. Kuzma outside. There's the screen by Kuzma. Shot by Lillard. No good. Hunter up top. It's stolen by Kuzma. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff. And the Bucks lead by 11.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds. Thanks
for that, Allie. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. Lillard can't get it to go.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Allen, the pass to Mobley. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Lopez.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Mobley outside. Over Lillard. And the shot falls short that time. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The three is up. The rebound by Garland. Garland's got 4 rebounds now. Mobley outside. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. Lillard fires away from way outside. Second chance shot. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 33.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Allen can't get it to go.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
And here's Strus outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 11 rebounds in the game. That's to Prince.
2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo against Mitchell. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Mitchell. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
To the inside. Out to Garland. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Mitchell misses.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Bucks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Damian Lillard.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th. And Lillard puts up a deep 3, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. That's tipped. Lopez for 3. Offline. So this one belongs to the Bucks. They have to feel good about this. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that.
We want to thank you.
And that's going to do it.
Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest. Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. On the wing, Anunoby. Covered by Mitchell. Towns, a screen on Mobley. Hart, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession. Mitchell wide open. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Garland with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Brunson. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Anunoby, good.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Hart, no good. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 13-5 run. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Garland with the bucket.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Bridges against Mitchell. Towns in the corner. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
New York shooting their first free throw this game. Cleveland leading by 4. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Knicks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Bridges a screen on Mitchell. Here's Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Bridges passes to Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
So the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Towns with the steal. Pass to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Brunson finds Hart. A 3-ball. Here's Bridges. Brunson outside. Clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Hits it from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 5 now. Mobley against Hart. Count that one for Mobley.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And here's Brunson outside. And it's the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. For 3, Mitchell drills it from outside. 12 points for him.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Garland against Brunson. Stolen by Garland. Allen, a screen on Bridges. And here's Mitchell from the arc. They get it again. Knicks trail by 4. Towns for 3. He can't hit that time.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Right side, Garland. Allen kicks to Strus. Allen with the screen for Strus. And he converts the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brunson with it. He has 6. Anunoby outside. Anunoby is screen on Mobley. Hart. Off target from outside. Cleveland leading by 6. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Anunoby with the screen for Bridges. Pass to Hart. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And the whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Garland the pass to Allen. Now here's Mitchell, defended by McBride. Fires away from outside. Allen kicks to Mobley. Pass to Garland. Mobley a screen on right. Hands it from downtown. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Achua with it. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now, here's Tucker. Defense right on him. New York, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And he makes that one. Mobley's got 8 points.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Here's McBride. Buries the long-range jumper. And, Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
The talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Now, here's Tucker, defended by Strus. McBride passes to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wright. And it's sent back by Allen.
How about the length from the big guy? Enables him to guard just about anybody, anywhere.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Now McBride for 3. Rebounded by Allen. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Back to Garland. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. The tray. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Wright missing. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got Robinson. Achua is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard spot.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The shot by Wade, wide open. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 14. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's McBride. Good on the 3-point shot. McBride's got 6 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
They get it back.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And they get it back. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Wade. Jerome passes to Thompson. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 5.
And draining it from the corner pocket, Hunter knows how to shake free from those spots.
And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
Wade for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The lead now cut to single digits. McBride's got 9 points in the quarter.
Another bomb for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Wade for three. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. McBride passes to Robinson. Here's McBride. He's covered by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock and finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Hunter kicks to Wade. A 15-footer. Another miss by Wade.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Merrill. Bangs home the trifecta. Merrill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and they're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Hunter with it. Now right defender. Pass to Wade. Takes it inside. And it's Wade with the jam.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's McBride. He's defended by Merrill. It's stolen. Now Cleveland moving it up. A 3. And Wright pulls it down. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Robinson passes to McBride. Back to Robinson. Pass to Wright. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got Sam Merrill, Wade out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Jerome in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Thompson, a screen on Bridges. Merrill passes to Thompson. Back to Merrill. And the layup falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Thompson doing a good job looking for his teammates, using his size to see over the defense.
To the inside. Out to Brunson. Oh, Brunson, good from range.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Hart with the screen for Bridges. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Anunoby, a screen on Allen. Towns for three. No good that time. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Mitchell outside. It's Strus on the wing. Allen up top, defended by Towns. For three, Mitchell kept alive. A kick out to Mobley. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hart the pass to Bridges. Drills the three-pointer.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, you can add it to the list.
Garland against Brunson. Pass to Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Misses the three. Cleveland leading by 11. Here's Mitchell. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Bridges against Mitchell. The kick out to Towns. Anunoby, a screen on Mobley. Towns for three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Screen by Allen. Here's Mobley. Buries it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Allen with the screen for Garland. No good from outside. Brunson, right side. Towns looking it over. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Towns for three.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. A three from Strus. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. And here's Brunson. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not
Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
3-pointer, Bridges. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Lillard against Brunson. Launches it. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. The 3 from Prince. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And just about a minute into this first quarter, a moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, BA, Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Takes the 3. The 3 ball. Lillard can't get that one to fall. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. For 3. Bridges misses. Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 12-3 run. Out to Lillard. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee with the rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to Lillard. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 15 points.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Lillard outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Towns for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, Cat answers with his own 3, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 20. No good on the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Hart can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 6. Lillard outside. Shoots over Anunoby. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Lillard's got 22.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Towns a screen on Prince. Pass to Brunson. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Lillard, no good. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. 6-point game. Anunoby on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Lillard. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks leading by 6. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5. Lillard just owning the paint.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Lillard against Brunson. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. Oh, Lillard with a deep 3.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Anunoby for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Lillard! What'd you expect?
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Anunoby. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Lillard. They get the rebound. The 3 is up. Prince finds Lillard. Clock at 6. Driving inside. Out to the right wing. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Lillard's got 36 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Brunson outside. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Stolen by Bridges. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Hart against Kuzma. Hart passes to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Lillard. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Here's Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Bridges, a screen on Lopez. The shot by Towns, no good. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Over Brunson. Lillard can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Towns a screen on Lillard. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 11 rebounds in the game. From outside the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Hart. Here's the three. New York again can't hit. The Bucks leading by 8.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Puts up a deep three. And no good.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from... They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got Green. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And here's Wright from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Achua passes to Wright. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Milwaukee leading by 13. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's Achua. That time on the assist from Robinson. Achua's got his first bucket in this one.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Wright finds Achua. Outside Tucker. Achua with a screen on Green. And Tucker gets it to go.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Knicks trail by 8. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
McBride on the double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Wright uses the glass to finish the layup. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, DeLon Wright taking advantage of that handle and that slithery ability to get through traffic. What a pretty drive.
Here's Green. And another miss by Milwaukee. Knicks trail by 6. Wright outside. Pass to McBride. There's the 3. That shot off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Portis with a screen on Tucker. No coverage that time. Porter's got 6.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
And Tucker gets it to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Portis. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. McBride can't get it to go. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. Deflects the pass. Dives for it. Robinson with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And here's Wright from the arc. The offensive rebound. Outside McBride. Screen by Robinson. 4-3. A nice shot by McBride.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Wright from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Jacks up a 3. Out to Portis. Trent outside. The 3 is up. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's scoreless. Over Hart. And another miss by Milwaukee. Lillard against Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. And now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Ooh, pretty shot, Lillard.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Knicks trail by 4. So on the floor for New York, we've got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at center. Six to shoot. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Count the basket. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Prince, the pass to Lopez. Now Lillard puts up a 3. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. Over Brunson. Lillard can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 4. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Anunoby passes to Towns. Bridges outside. Hart with a screen on Prince. Three-pointer, Bridges. Counted from distance.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Here's Lillard. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Lillard's got 44.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Hart from long range. The rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Lillard. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson looks it over. From the wing. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And it's New York with another.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Dave makes his move. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got 48. Brunson passes to Anunoby. To tie it up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night. That one drops for him. And now a 5-point Bucks lead.
Kyle Kuzma stepping up and getting it done.
That's good.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Knicks trail by 6. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Uses the glass on the layup.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Lillard from downtown. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anunoby passes to Towns. Here's the pick. From the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Outside Hart. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. For 3, Bridges. Money! And that one brings them within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
To take the lead. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Prince. He connects!
You get the sense Taurean Prince rises to the challenge and relishes every chance he gets.
Towns for 3. Can't knock in the 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks. Pulling it out for the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. Now, Giannis. Following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Lillard missing. Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen on Prince. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
The speed and confidence of Mitchell on display. A master at knifing his way to the rim.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite three-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all five guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge, guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Kuzma. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Again, the miss by Lillard. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Strus on the wing. Allen with the screen for Strus. For three, Mitchell. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game. He's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
And it's Lillard missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Giannis with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Antetokounmpo. From the arc. Mobley misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Three-pointer, Lillard. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Milwaukee in the lead. A putback, and Antetokounmpo on the follow. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Strus. That 3 off the mark. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Lillard from outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. It's Strus on the wing. Still yet to score. The drive by Mobley.
I love seeing Mobley take initiative, creating himself on the attack with a thunderous finish.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Lillard. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mobley finds Strus. The 3. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the Bucks miss again.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
There's Garland. And the rebound goes to Lopez. It's Prince on the wing. Giannis outside. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point guard. Here's Mobley. They grab their own miss. Allen finds Mitchell. Garland with it. Three-pointer. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
And now we've got some time to check in.
Have mercy.
Wow.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Garland, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
A smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Stolen by Prince. Fast break, Milwaukee. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Mitchell's got 13.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Prince, that's for 2. Allen with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason. Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And Lillard gets it to go.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Fires away from outside. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Taurean Prince. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
There's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Shoots it up. A kick out to Mobley. The three from Garland. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mitchell. It's Strus on the wing. Hits it from 3-point range. Strus has got 6.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Giannis with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Lillard from outside. Good on the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
There's Garland. A kick out to Mobley. Back to Garland from downtown. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Back to Giannis. A fader. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Lillard.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. Yeah,
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Gary Trent. Portis is out there with Green. Then it's Porter. And it's Sims in at the 5. There's Green with the 3. And that one is off. Cavaliers leading. For 3, Hunter traps in the tray. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Pass to Murray for the 3. Sims with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And a wide open look for Portis. And the Bucks miss again.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Hunter for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hunter's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Thompson, a screen on Green. Hunter kicks to Thompson. Shoots over Portis. The shot by Thompson, no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Porter, no luck. Cleveland leading by 7. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Beyond the arc. They get it back. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
Porter against Hunter. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Porter. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Jerome. Shoots the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Jerome's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. From outside the arc. They kick it out to Green. Portis for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Merrill. Wade outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jerome. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 7. On the wing, Green. Right side, Porter. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
There's the pick. Merrill passes to Jerome. The tray. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside Portis. Lets the three fly. Pass to Green. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Jerome. On its way from Hunter for 2. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks trail. Porter inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got 7 points.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Here's Merrill. The three-pointer is right on target.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Porter kicks to Trent. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hunter the pass to Merrill. The three. The shot. No good. A deep three from Green. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cavaliers lead by 5. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a 6
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point. From deep, Green sinks the triple. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. The three from Garland. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Going against Giannis. Lillard from outside. Lopez kicks to Lillard. Over Mitchell. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Lillard.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Fires for 3. And it's Mitchell missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Mitchell. No good off the front iron. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Giannis dishes to Lillard. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. For 3, Mitchell. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Lillard from outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The drive by Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
Now, look, Mitchell has that rare combination of lightning and thunder. Like, he will blow by you quick, fast, and he will finish over your big. Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And Mobley throws it down. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. From about 16, Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Lillard with the rebound. Bucks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Kuzma outside. Off target from outside. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Over Garland. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 1 in the basket from Lillard.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
For 3, Mitchell hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Struz a screen on Lopez. Allen for the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Mitchell outside. From past the arc. Buries it from outside.
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
And so it's Milwaukee now. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Here's Mitchell. Nice to the hoop. Money!
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Nobody near Lillard. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
In for the Cavaliers.
And he commits the intentional foul.
DeAndre Hunter. Bucks foul. Brian Prince.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Team foul.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Lillard way outside. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. They break the hearts of every...